Biomedical research on the International Space Station. In a September 2007 ceremony at the U.S. Capitol, leadership of the National Institutes of Health, NIH, and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, signed a Memorandum of Understanding to help American scientists use the International Space Station, ISS, to answer important questions about human health and disease on Earth. The historic agreement has its roots in a meeting between members of NIH, NASA, and other federal agencies in December 2006. At that meeting, NIH and NASA leaders began developing a strategy to make the U.S. portion of the ISS accessible to NIH-supported researchers. NIAMS Director, Dr. Stephen Katz, in his role as NIH liaison to NASA, was one of the chief architects of the agreement. Compared with the Earth-based laboratories where more than 325,000 NIH-funded researchers conduct experiments every day, the facility at the ISS provides a virtually gravity-free environment where the cellular and molecular mechanisms that underlie human diseases can be explored. For example, researchers have known that prolonged periods of weightlessness cause bones and muscles to deteriorate. The station provides a stable platform on which scientists can study the molecular basis of these effects for the eventual benefit of people who suffer from weak, fragile bones or from muscle-wasting diseases. When people escape the gravitational pull of Earth, their brains also need to adjust to the sensation in space of weightlessness. Understanding how elements of the brain compensate in space for the absence of sensory input that gravity provides on Earth holds promise for people who suffer from balance disorders. Other biological systems in humans and other organisms also are affected by microgravity. A biological explanation for observed changes in microbe strength and human immunity during prolonged space travel could offer new hope to people who have difficulty fighting infections on Earth. NIH is publicizing the availability of the ISS as a national laboratory for biomedical researchers. NIH program staff members are working closely with NASA to facilitate biomedical research in space for better understanding of human physiology and health on Earth. For more information, please visit our website, www.niams.nih.gov.